Hey, this is Dawnna St. Louis. How are you guys doing today? So I got some great questions people sent to me, and they asked me about the difference between the High Profit Zone Bootcamp and the High Profit Zone Accelerator, and how does a bootcamp impact your business versus how does an accelerator impact your business, and who in the heck is one for versus the other, right? So this clearly is something that people have on their mind, so I wanted to answer these questions. So the first one is, well, what is the difference between a high profit zone bootcamp versus a high profit zone accelerator? All right, so a bootcamp is basically for somebody who does not have consistent success in their business. They are struggling to make everything connect. So what I do is when I get on the phone with you and I ask you questions like this. What is your expertise? Who is your ideal client? What is your value proposition? What is your unique selling proposition? What is your methodology that makes you uniquely stand out? Right? So we're going to start with those 5 questions. What is your expertise? Who is your ideal client? What is your what is your unique selling proposition? What is your positioning statement? What is your USP? So now we have all those laid down. So you really have to know those. You have to know the difference between a value proposition versus a positioning statement versus a USP, right? So those are things that people sometimes get caught up in. Then we start talking about your ideal client. So you'd have to know for the accelerator, you'd have to know, okay, so who is your competition? Who's out there competing against you? And when you do your analysis, what is the thing that you bring to the table that your competition doesn't? And I hate to say it, it can't just be your amazing smile and your stunning personality, right? And so if you don't have consistent income in your business, if you don't know what your specific area of expertise nailed down to a way that you even know what your differentiator is, and if you have no idea what are the things that set you apart for your competition, then you probably are more ready for the boot camp than the accelerator. So then who in the heck is the accelerator for? So the accelerator is for people who have already done amazing things in their business. They're usually making money on a regular basis. They're pretty consistent. They have the clients that they want to have. They're closing deals. They're doing those things, but something isn't quite right. They need a little bit of a tweak. And that little tweak, by the way, is the difference between adding 2% to their bottom line or 25% to their bottom line. So I'll give you a perfect example. Someone who came to the accelerator had a training business that was doing quite well. They were making consistent money all the time, and they wanted to add another leg to their business. That's what they were looking for. They're like, how do I take what I'm already doing and add another leg to it? And what they wanted to add keynote speaking to their business. And so they came to the accelerator because everything was already doing what it was supposed to do, and they wanted to get to the next level. Now, they still had to do some of the stuff that we did in the boot camp. They still had to identify their ideal client, their expertise, their unique selling proposition, their value proposition, and their positioning statement. All of those things still had to be nailed down, which was okay. But this is where they delineate. When you come to the boot camp, we teach you how to find leads and opportunities. How do you identify opportunities that are perfect for you? Then once you know that the opportunity is perfect for you, what products are you offering? What are you selling those products at? How do you have those sales conversations? How do you close those deals? What do your contracts look like? Like usually people that are coming to the boot camp, they don't have contracts yet. So they want to know what their contract looks like and what they should have in it, what they should remove. They need to know how to create several different types of offerings in a single contract so they'll know how to upsell. So once you get past the foundation of both of the boot camps, of both of the classes, in the boot camp, we start going heavy into sales. And so we go heavy into sales and closing deals and sales conversations and knowing how to go from someone trying to pay you $500 and turning that into a $5,000 or $7,500, $10,000, $12,000 opportunity. In the accelerator, these people already know how to close deals. They've been doing it forever. So that's what they're already good at. So now that we're adding this new thing to the mix, We go deep into, well, let's talk about your landing page. Let's talk about creating a bio that makes sense. Let's talk about creating better marketing copy. Let's talk about how we're going to market this new product. So we go more into a marketing aspect for that one. So one of them, we go into a deep sales aspect, some marketing, but deep sales. On the other one, we go deep into marketing. So that kind of delineates the two for you. So if you're sitting there and you're going, oh, I think I'm perfect for the boot camp, then the boot camp, again, not making consistent money. You want to make consistent money. You want to know how to do sales, close more deals. You want to get off the feast and famine roller coaster because it's driving you crazy. That's all boot camp all day. And you'll be assigned a coach, the whole thing. And remember, ours isn't like this other stuff where you're sitting there and you're drinking from the fire hose. We don't do that. There's no drinking from the fire hose. You get 4 weeks of online training, followed up by a 3-day intensive, and then we do ongoing support. That's that one. And right now, if you use the code NSA500, if you go to highprofitzone.com, click on Bootcamp and put in the code NSA500, you actually get you only have to put $500 down to get started, and we get you right into the class, which kicks off April 1st. Now, if you're an accelerator person, well, that's only open to 12 people. And so the only way to get into that class is you have to have a conversation with me, because it's so limited to people who already have successful businesses. We really want to make sure that we're targeting people who are already kicking it. They're already doing a really great job, and they're just trying to get things to the next level. And so we have a different process for them. And all you got to do is, if you're interested in that one, is again, go to myhpz.com, click on the Accelerator. And if you click on the Accelerator, then all you have to do from there is set up an appointment to talk to me, and that will happen right there. So that's it. Those are the 2 types. So if you're interested in the boot camp is, again, getting started. Dawnna, I'm getting started. I'm not making consistent money. And that's the thing. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to go to the boot camp because then people aren't going to know I'm not making consistent money. Quite honestly, if you're not being honest with yourself, then you're not going to make it regardless, because we go deep. But anyway, that's for if you're like, I really am ready to start making consistent money in this business, and I'm not looking for the BS. I'm not looking for someone to sell me something and then disappear and I never hear from them again. That's not how we work. We actually have an ongoing support. So you end up in our High Profit Zone Retreat Facebook group family, and we support you ongoing to make sure that you're being successful in your business. Anyway, so I hope that answered the questions. If you're interested, all you have to do is go to myhpz.com, click on Bootcamp, and then sign up. And you can even set a time if you want to talk to me. So if you want to talk to me and you want to get more information, then all you have to do is go to chat.mansionretreats.com, and that's Mansion Retreats with an S, mansionretreats.com. If you go to chat.mansionretreats.com, you can actually set up a time to talk to me, and we'll get you all hooked up so you'll know specifically which one that you should be in, and we'll get your coach assigned to you so we can get you started. Because guess what? We're getting ready to go into the second quarter of 2019. And if you're not making consistent money, quite honestly, by the time June or July comes around, it's going to be pretty tough 3rd and 4th quarter. So let's get you started. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic one.